check.
Motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass. You don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out. I didn't vote black. Got that ass in back. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out.
This Valentine's Day, show yourself some love. FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. Get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Enjoy exclusive savings, 25% off full-price styles, and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. I was just going through everything. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry about that, you guys. No. So what I was saying is that Nikki and Trey, they're not going to be here today, so it's just going to be me. So if you guys want to be on the chat, I put the actual link in the chat feature, so that way you guys can see. That way you guys can come on camera. You don't have to be physically on camera. You can just use your voice, and it'll just put like a blank image or something. But it'll just be me today. Nikki's out sick right now, and can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, hey, perfect. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I apologize about that. I'm just sitting here talking, and I was reading the chat, but I finally read it. But I want to know what you guys thought about the whole Bad Bunny thing happening with the Super Bowl. That scene that I just showed you, that was Kid Rock. I guess they're having a Turning Point racist MAGA USA thing. You know it's going to be unseasoned. You know it's going to be a lot of people there that can't dance. They're going to be singing some bullshit songs. It's going to be hilarious. So I want to know, are you guys going to watch the Turning Point, or are you going to watch the Super Bowl? Let me know what you think in the comment section as well. Somebody says at home, Control Alt Delete. Somebody said we hear you now. So let me know what you guys think of that as well. That is our icebreaker today for the actual show. And then we are going to get into it. So I'm going to let you guys just read that for a second. I do apologize about that. I had actually thought that, you guys can hear, and that was my bad and on me. But if you want to be on the show, just click on that just sent. I just added it into the actual chat feature. Go ahead and add it here. And then that way you guys can actually see it, okay? Sorry if my hair looks like this. I put some product in it. I needed it to absorb. Germany says, woohoo, talking your ass off. Sunshine says, at home, screaming and Control Delete. Case my name, they're crying about Bad Bunny, but running to the Indian and Mexican restaurants after church. That's what gets me. But you know what's funny about it? The Indian and Mexican restaurants, they continue to serve them. So it's like they don't have a problem with it. The white folks don't see a problem with it either. They can get you out of here or treat you like shit. And then on top of that, then you sit here and you have to literally, be treated like shit when you leave the restaurant. And that's another thing. As soon as they get done eating, have you noticed that ICE shows up to the restaurant? And I've been telling people, I said, you guys are setting yourselves up for failure. You guys are servicing people that don't even like you. They like you performing for them. They like you cooking for them. They like you doing all these things. But when it really comes down to it, they don't really fuck with you like that. T-Coop says, neither. I'm still boycotting the NFL. I agree with that. The NFL has had a lot of racist shit that happened over the years. And Colin Kaepernick still hasn't gotten an apology. Everything that Colin Kaepernick said is currently coming true. Everything that Kamala Harris said currently happening, currently true right now. It's like nothing has really changed. It's like people are just they're just going along just to go along with the bullshit, and that's why we have these issues here. So it's just one of those things. Let me a second here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into our first video day, and I think this is a video. Hopefully, it's not a still. Let me put this on because I can't hear without the headphones. And I'm going to play this first video. So what happened recently, we've been telling Asians for a while, you need the white ass. And they have not really been listening to us at all. So ICE took 8 Asians out of Monterey Park, that's in California, this morning across the Mark Capel High School. Mandarin and Cantonese speakers helped warn the community. So this says Asian Americans have been the second most targeted group for detention and deportation next to the Latino community. This follows the deaths of Parity La, Cheo Fang Gay, Hu Bang Zi, these are all Asian names, as custody, as well as the target of Humong and other Southeast Asian communities in Minnesota and around the nation, including the largest mass ICE raid, 300,000 Honda employees at the plant in Georgia. The problem with this is getting with me right now is that they still support it. I have not seen Asians really going out. The only time Asians are going to get out there and march is when they're finally seeing that they're targeted. I keep telling you guys, people in America are selfish as shit. They're selfish. They don't give a shit about being selfish. If it's not happening to their community or their religion or their race, they don't give a shit. And this is exactly what you have going on right now. And so let me see what the next part of it shows. It should show a clip. Oh, here it is.
It does say HSI, yeah.
Now, right now, it doesn't have any sound.
It does say HSI, yeah.
It doesn't show that anybody's being out, so I think they already did that, so people were recording like late. But I just want to know what you guys think in the comments in regards to this, because I'm sorry, I don't feel no sympathy for them. I'm sorry, I don't feel sympathy, no empathy. I don't care that it's happening, because when it's happening to Black people, everybody, you should have complied. Oh, you know, he did something wrong. Oh, let's see the first part of the tape first. It's always like something that's happening to where we have to see something else. So I want to know what you guys thought about this in the comment section. Also, if you want to come on the show and talk, please come on the show and talk. If you want to hear me talk for the next hour, hear me talk for the next hour. So let's see here. T-Coop, I'm like T-Coop, been boycotting since Cap A. K is my name. The only Super Bowl shows I watched live were Michael Jackson and Prince. It never been a big deal to me. I watched Kendrick Lamar show on YouTube. TDG, hey, what's going on, man? Also, K is my name said, so they've been offing Asians. Oh shit, let me just go ahead back to the thing. They've been offering Asians and no news coverage at all. Stay black ass at home. You know what happened? K is my name. There was I was watching a report, and I don't think it got saved to my IG, but what happened is there was a Black girl that was at a protest, I think the other day, and I shot her. No news coverage like Keith Porter, nothing happened, zero. So I'm sitting here like, okay, so nothing happened, you know, with the Keith Porter. This girl got shot, there's no news coverage. I don't know how many times I have to say this to Black people, that's on your fucking asses for going out there and being stupid, because they're not going to get coverage on you. They don't give a fuck about Black people like that. The only time they give a fuck is when we out there like marching to put ourselves and our bodies on the line to be shot up for entertainment purposes. We showed those clips the other day where people on Facebook like, let's go back to the scheduled regular programming or something. This is the shit we're dealing with right here. So for Black people, for y'all to keep going out there and try, like Don Lemon, he can go out there. Don Lemon's an actual journalist. Don Lemon is rich, he's famous, he's successful. Don Lemon can go out there and people will recognize who he is. A lot of you unknown Black people, y'all trying to go out there and protest and be martyrs and stuff, you're gonna end up in the body bag. And I hate to say it this way, your ass is gonna end up in the body bag. And when you end up in the body bag, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna get no news coverage. You're not gonna get no news press. You're not gonna get anything. Oh, Leo's joining us. Oh, finally. Leo, did you want to be on camera? Are you on with that? Actually, I'll just put you in. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing, Mr. Vision?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just enjoying the show. I've been wanting to come in. I was like, well, let me go ahead and get in there while I get the little chance. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're going to be my guest co-host for the next hour then. Is that cool?
I would love to. Thank you.
Let's talk about it. No, but I was just sitting here saying that, you know, with Black people, they need to keep their asses at home. Oh, and for you guys to know, this is our one of our guests, not a guest, but one of our viewers that's on the show. So this show is FTP podcast. The show is for you guys. So we like when you guys come on here and y'all, you know, talk with us. So this show is about us, for us. Okay, so love this. So I want to know, like, what did you think about the whole thing with that, you know, with everything going on with the PLCs, and then that Black girl who went out there and got alive, I think it was on Sunday, and there's no new coverage about it, nothing.
You know what, Vision? I don't think you're never going to see any coverage, because they're just so used to it. When, like, you know, to us, it's nothing. If it's not, oh, sorry, excuse me, hold on.
You good?
If it's not if it's not the right color, it doesn't get the filming. And unfortunately, that's sad, but that's why, you know, we got to stay out of there. We're the number one target. They're going to go after us off rip.
Yeah.
So it's just.
And that's what I told everybody. But you know what's funny? Everybody's, and I'm going to close this because that way we're on camera. That's the thing. Everybody's not listening. You can see the chat on your side, right?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I just want to make sure
chat, no, I can't see the chat. Hold on. I see it on I'm looking at it on TV too. Oh, there it is. I see it. But I'm looking at it on the TV.
Oh, because we have a difference. we have a different setup here, so we can actually see the entire like chat and everything on the side when we're on YouTube.
I see it. I see it.
I'll just keep it
It's
up. Keep it up here. So
small.
Jay Mason says everything but the garlic is dead. All that hard freaking work. T Coop says, did they double down on their bullshit, paying black players less for CTE claims because they had less intelligence to lose anyways? That T shit was the whole thing that happened with the Will Smith movie. And if you guys haven't watched it, I would recommend you guys watch it. Very, very, very good film. I forgot what it was called, but just type in your Google Will Smith CTE movie. It'll pop up instantly. HACS says, I'm so sorry to hear that. I need to clean my hydroponic system this week. My carrots didn't sprout, but the cucumbers. What is y'all in here talking about? Y'all talking about a whole different thing in this chat section.
You got a whole garden, Olive Garden going on over there.
All of it. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to show this video clip. Now this shit, I think this happened a while ago. I think she might have went to jail, but this was a white woman. She literally watched her Latin boyfriend suffocate. And I just want to show y'all this clip. This clip was just crazy to me. And when I was just watching it, I've never seen the whole clip, but when I was watching it, I was just like, really? And nothing happened to her. So we're going to take a look at this and we'll come right back.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done.
Hold on for a second. Let me try to get the audio to work again. I apologize about that. It should have been playing for you guys. 1 second. All right, let me try this.
1 second. Who is this?
All right, let me see why the sound is not working.
To me. You.
Is the sound playing on your side?
Yes.
You can hear it? Okay.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
I can't breathe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
So do you hear how he's sitting there saying he can't breathe?
Yeah. She
Some
said that's
shit.
how you do it when you choke me.
Sarah.
Wow.
And the videos are playing on your side?
It's pausing, but it's playing. I hear the audio.
Okay, perfect. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to stop this right here and I want to read some of the comment section from this. Somebody says she tortured him, subsequently killed him, recorded it, and says, for all the stuff you've done to me, but wanted the court to believe he did it himself. Nope, she abused him before. Another person said, the man really died. That's what makes it no longer a joke, even for a reenactment. And another person said she hit him anyways. It was inherent. So, you know, this is what we be talking about. Y'all know the whole thing with the Epstein files is like out there right now. I mean, everything with the Epstein files is like a problem, everything. And now you're starting to see all these, they had a whole people that was in there. Of course, they didn't release a lot of the big billionaires. They redacted their names, but kept all the people out there. But I keep telling everybody, this white woman sat here, heard this man. First of all, she zipped him up in a bag and let the man suffocate. This, I keep telling everybody, these are the type of people you're dealing with. And then she filmed it, went to the court, and didn't give a shit about any of that stuff. So I want to know, like, you know, what y'all kind of think of this? What you think of this?
Personally, I think it was intentional because she said it. Now you know how it feels when you choke me. So that was a dead giveaway right there. And poor man, I know why would you even set yourself up like that to even I'm just saying, go inside of a suitcase, a small enclosed. No, why would you give someone that much control? That's like someone putting handcuffs on you. You now you have no control of the outcome. It's unfortunately, but I think he shouldn't have put himself in that situation. Clearly, I think it was intentional. She did do it intentional because she was just waiting for a right time, opportunity, and there it presented itself, and he went along with it like a dummy. So there it is.
Yeah, and that's why I be telling everybody, I'm like, y'all want to be close to, and I say this before all the time. These people are the descendants of their ancestors.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
Nothing changed. I said the white man that ran over that boy in Texas. We played that video, I think, last week. The court acquitted him, got him off. I said, how do you sit there and run over a little child, and then they get you off? I said, no, somebody run his old big Neanderthal dog smelling ass over. All of a sudden, oh, we need a race war. We need civil war, and that's why I said I don't fuck with them. A lot of them high and by. I don't fuck with a lot of people in general. That's just me. But I'm just to the point, high and by, keep it fucking moving. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And that has to be that way. Even today, I was at the before we go into the next clip, I was at the gym, and even with the black people, I said the black people there be having an attitude for no reason, rolling their eyes, and I said, and when you look at the other POCs in the gym, they nice, they smile to you, they have a conversation with you. But the black people, it's like they gotta puff their chest out. They gotta be seen or something. And I'm like, I'm not putting up with that shit either. It's the same with the restaurants. Your ass getting that soup, you don't want my fucking money. Period.
That part. I thought that's right.
So that's how I feel about it. If you don't want my goddamn money. If you sitting here rolling your eyes, you don't want me to patronize your shop. And then some of them talking about how they're going bankrupt. I mean, you got to change your attitude.
You gotta change your attitude. My grandma, she won't care if it was an ice cream cone. She was a cook, so she knew good food. And if that burger was hot anytime, she'll take it right back. And she always tell me, you can spend your money elsewhere. You don't have to put up with people, their attitudes and how they cooking food. You can take your money. The black dollar go a long way. I'm trying to tell you, I'll take that money somewhere else. With your little attitude, that's okay. I'll make it myself. How about that?
And that's what you got to do. I'm gonna read some of the comments before we go to the next video. T-Coop says, the one case we had, the complexion for the protection. Thank you, anti-black racism. You know what? I was reading about that. We showed that clip of Epstein's video where he sat there and said he won't no niggers to be a part, to be a part of it. Hey, racism. First time in history, your ass worked. Our black people don't want to be a part of this shit. No way. Y'all sitting here molesting little children. Y'all sit here touching on little children. Y'all sit here torturing them. I was watching a video where the girl said they put the little girl. It was the white billionaires, the people from the Middle East, and the Israelis. They put the girl in the chair, and then they had this thing, and they scalped her.
Oh my God!
And then they removed the skin off her face while the little girl was alive, screaming.
Oh my God! So they like that stuff. That's that beastly worship and the double stuff. That's dwarfed.
It's sick. And I'll sit there. I said, who fucking does that? I said, you have to be some type of illiterate, slow, low IQ motherfucker to think that that's okay to do that to a child. And then when somebody do, and then when this justice, they want to have their day in court. I'm sorry, when it comes to little children,
no,
and y'all doing
shit, need to scalp.
There's no due process for me.
The shit out their head.
There's absolutely no due process. That's how I feel about it. I don't think there should be due process for that. T-Coop, that was T-Coop. That's my name. Even if he did assault her previously, her doing this shows her actions were premeditated. That is true. HACF says white women always have intentions with boyfriends, husbands, and even their kids. You know what? I don't know if y'all heard about this.
Connection's going.
What happened? What'd you say? I think your phone froze. T-Coop said exactly. She knew what she was doing. There were so many points at which she could have changed the outcome. But this is the problem. I kept telling y'all. We said it before. Nikki said it before. These people will come on this, will go to court, and we played the video with that white woman. She was teaching her white son how to fake cry. And we know how dangerous that is. These white folks will look at you and they will cause an incident, or they will cause a scene, and they think that they should get away with it, and they will start crying. That crying shit don't work for me. I think you look weak. I said, so I see any of that shit in court, I'm gonna tell them guilty instantly. So I tell don't what do we call that? Jury duty. Don't call my ass for jury duty, because I'm gonna make sure you get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this next video. So this Asian woman, since we kind of talking about Asians today anyways, and we had a few Asian videos on here before where people kind of laid down a law in regards to Asians, and she's pretty much saying the same thing in regard to all the alleged woke Asians out here, and she wants to give you guys the message as well. So let's take a look at this.
Boy, I started smiling so big when I saw this woke Asian female spit nothing but heat. I just want to say thank you. She hit the nail right on the head.
For all the racist fucks that keep saying they have black fatigue, I think it's time we set the record straight. You don't have black fatigue, you have history fatigue. You're tired of being reminded that black people didn't just participate in the world, they were a huge part in shaping it. Every race and every culture has benefited from the sacrifices that black people have made. The civil rights movement didn't just open doors for black Americans, it expanded freedoms for everyone. And the shameful part is black people hardly, if ever, get the credit for it. Black people aren't just in music and sports. You guys need to get out more, okay? Black people are doctors, lawyers, pilots, judges, engineers, educators, innovators, and the list goes on. They hold up systems that people rely on daily while pretending that contribution doesn't exist. And no, this isn't pandering. This is lived experience. I grew up in an all-white neighborhood with very few black people and no other Asians. And at that time, the only culture that accepted me without question was the black culture. So when people talk about a world without black people, they expose how very little they understand about the world they already live in. Without black people, you don't get a world with less noise, you get a world with less creativity, less freedom, less culture, and less progress. If that truth exhausts you, it's not fatigue, it's discomfort with knowing how much you benefit from this world without acknowledging the source.
Happy Black History Month. Boy.
So what I want to do is I want to read some of the comments from this. Somebody says, hardly get the credit, baby. We hardly get the benefit from it. Another person says, when my mom came to America, she was a single mother and couldn't speak English. No one would give her a job, but it was the African-American community that helped her. They give her a job. They helped her find a place and even provided food so she can get back on her feet. They encourage her to go back to school. Another person says, said what she said. And another person says she's been putting fire under people's ass. And this is why we talking. This is why we telling people. People want to sit here and bullshit people and stuff. I'm telling you, the Asian community. Sorry, I'm pulling this back in real quick. 1 second. Hold up for a second. I want to make sure we're here. Sorry about this, you guys. But you know, this is the thing. You know, the Asian community. We have, I mean, literally, they see what goes on all the time, and it's good that you get. That's one thing I can say about the Asian communities. They are, a lot of them are intelligent enough to know that from right from wrong. I can say that about them. They're intelligent enough to know that, and the thing is, because of a lot of them have been, you know, accepted by whites, or they married a white, they start to take that white mentality. And I see this a lot from white Asian women that date white men. And I'd be like, y'all both bony and ugly. I say, y'all can have each other's ass. I mean, nobody gives a fuck about y'all. She be really rolling her eyes like people are looking at her. Like we have this Asian or white and Asian communities that come to our gym. A lot of them don't come to our gym because we don't pander to them. And if you're not pandering to that white and Asian couple, then they kind of have this way about it. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think Asians, they need to stay out of definitely black people gyms and just keep with the nails and feet. They don't really have. It's really when I see an Asian, I'm not gonna lie.
Not the nails and the feet. Oh, go ahead.
They just stick there, man. Stick there. It looked weird to me ever since I was little. Short, weird skin. I don't know. I don't belong. And their body structure is like new. That's all I gotta say. Damn, freezing up again.
That's why we're talking. It's like at the end of the day. Yeah, I heard that. Are you there? And then and what I want to do is I want to get into this a little bit today in regards to like what's going on with the Epstein files and everything. I thought I had these videos.
Damn, what's my connection? My connection.
I think it's your connection because your phone is free. So you want to call back in?
I'm gonna say bye.
Oh,
I'm gonna say bye.
Okay, no problem. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. And this goes out to everybody else. That was Leo. That was one of our viewers that's always on the show and everything. And I'm going to put this link in the chat as well. So if you want to be on the show, you don't have to be on camera. She decided to be on camera, but if you don't want to be on camera, you just want to talk, you can just talk to us right then and there as well. I'm totally fine with that. I just want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to come on the show as well. Okay. All you got to do is click on the link. It will pop you right in. That simple. So what I want to do is this happened in a foreign country, and I'm telling you, people getting tired of the racism and shit. And this was at a gas station, and this some foreign guy, and this, you know, everybody think that they can say whatever they want. You can say whatever you want. You have freedom of speech. There's not freedom of consequences. That's the problem. So he thought he had freedoms of consequences. So I want you guys to take a look at this video. Let me know what you think. Some of the reason in the comments, somebody said they did exactly as they should have done. I said, finally, justice was served. Another person says, well done. We need more reactions like this in America. Facts. Another person says, we are not our ancestors. And so this right here, this is why I keep telling people we are joined by Jamie, right?
Yep.
Hey, nice to see you. Hey, thanks for
Good
joining.
to see you, kids.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you pretty well.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, because I wasn't able to see. I'm looking on my phone because I've got to listen to it, that way or look at it that way. So anyway, you get it. So I really couldn't tell in that last video what was going. I could tell it was a fight, but I could look. It's a fight. It's a black and a white. Did y'all say that as a kid?
Oh no! So the last video, that was some white guy. I don't know where he was from. He went up to this gas station and called the people monkeys. They say stupid shit like that.
Oh yeah, I'm from Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. I went to all private school. I was the only black child, and then another girl came. Those were the only two. I know about this kind of stuff. This is my wheelhouse. Yeah. Anything. I'm one of those people where it's all on the. Once you get started, then it's started. What is up? That's what they say now. What's up is up. It's up. Yeah. And nowadays, okay, I have 3 kids. I used to tell them, don't be around white folk with just by yourself. it needs to be all three of y'all. Or for if I was talking to one child, just one child apiece, y'all need to be with these 3 kids, 5 kids there. Don't go nowhere by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Texas, we still have sundown towns.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, this is right in my wheelhouse. I know all the, and I was saying earlier, you were saying earlier about them crying and teaching their kids how to cry and everything. Black women, listen to me. Start crying. These white women fall down on the ground, skin yourself up, whatever. Let them know that you are distraught, capital distraught.
Amen.
Because and the thing, I won't tell you how I know this. The thing is, they'll be so caught off that they'll stop. All that fake stuff goes right out the window because they've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else was everybody saying? I can see what people are saying.
Oh, let me see what the comments are saying.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So T Coop says, I show up every time but never get chosen. I think they know. Case my name say, whoop that trick.
Right.
Real 40 says, don't be shy, y'all. It's the same folks. We kind of know each other 6 days a week. Come on, live is fun. Yeah, actually, yeah. This I stated it before. This show is for the people. We talk. I see your comments all the time. Me, Nikki, and Trey talk to you guys. We love you guys coming on the show. This is why this show is here, for us to talk to each other, for us to build community. This show is really to build community, so that way we can start supporting each other. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So this is why this show is here. Samuel C says, I never go to places and environments where there's little to no Black people. I don't know if y'all remember that story. You remember that we showed this video, I think probably 3 months ago, where that only Black woman went to that slumber party with 9 white women, I believe, and then she ended up dead.
I remember that.
Ended up dead. And all these bitches in there don't know what's going on. They don't know what happened. The cops is, I'm just like, the lady was alive before she went there. I keep telling y'all, I don't care how people feel about it. This has been happening consistently, even with the black dude, the black kid that was pushed in the river. He wanted to hang around those white kids, and they pushed him and drowned him. They don't give a fuck about us, and the white people don't either.
And there was another one too of a little boy. I don't know, little boy, but a young boy. He spent the night over to his white friend's house, white guy friend's house, and that the little boy's mom called. The black little boy's mom called because he hadn't been home yet, and he was supposed to come home by that time. And after a while, I want to say a couple of days, 2-3 days went by. And they found his body. Oh, the mother and the boy said that he went to some kind of a concert after he left. And that's why, it was okay, well, what happened to this child? And they found the mother, the police, everything, they found him dead. This was not that long ago either.
And I tell you, it's some sick shit.
Yeah.
And then when we sit there and tell them, okay, y'all do shit like this, and then when we say something to you guys about it, we got to have the white tears. That shit, you're from Texas, I'm from Kansas. I think they 2 pieces of fucking pie. Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Arkansas, Tennessee, Nebraska, Montana, all those motherfucking places. Yep. They continue to vote red, and then when they vote red, what they do is they blame Democrats. I said, how can you vote? That's just a sign of an idiot right there. How do you sit here and vote for a Republican for almost 30 years in your state, and they're the ones keeping your ass in poverty and keeping your state the way it is, but you're blaming a Democrat?
Okay, let me now is that a question or is that just a musing question?
That's a musing question.
Okay, gotcha. All right, because I was going to answer you.
Oh, you know what? Go ahead and answer.
All right. Okay. Here in Texas, this is a majority minority state. I'm sure y'all have heard about the gerrymandering that first
Yes.
went on. Okay, because that I know that went nationwide. Um, um, they've been we vote, but they've been dropping us from the rolls, just doing. I just because there's a lot of it, just doing everything they can possibly do to get us disenfranchised from voting. Saying, okay, I'm just not going to do it anymore, or voting, and it turns out going to vote, and they say you're not on the roll, you're not registered when you know good and well you are or you have been. It's just a lot of dirty, underhanded stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And I think also, well, I mean, not to say, also, Texas did not used to be a red state. For years. We were a Democratic state. Years. I'm a bit older than y'all, but back Texas wasn't like this until the mid 90s. And I know that seems like that's a long time for y'all, but for me, it's just I got married in 98. So I'm like, okay, that was when I was doing my thing still. But yeah, until the mid 90s, it wasn't like that till the mid 90s. Texas was always the rogue state. The state where, okay, we don't know what the Texans are gonna do. That's what, the higher ups, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's all, and what's looking at it, and I mean, actually visually looking at everything around Dallas is saddening because it's become so commercial. Anybody else got that feeling as well? How commercial these your cities have become? Looking at
You know what gets me about Dallas is that I've been there to Dallas. Actually, I didn't. Dallas was cool. I love Houston. Houston's
Houston. It has the black folk. It has the black folk is the thing. So it's obviously it's a different vibe, but Dallas, once you get Dallas is very less white, but very Hispanic, Mexican, or Hispanic black folk, is the push between Hispanic and black, which is why I am not, I mean, I am, but I'm not looking forward to the primary race with everybody knows Jasmine Crockett. With Jasmine Crockett in there, who she's running against is James Tallarico. I think he's governor material. He is not Senate. He's governor. But the thing is, he's male and he's some form of spicy white. So, I mean, last name Tallarico, some form of spice. I don't know if he's Mexican. I don't know if Tallarico sounds Italian. But my point is, it'll be another white adjacent male, because I do believe that the Senate will be won by a Democrat. So, okay, next story. I'm sorry, I'm just talking.
No. You good. No, you good. You good. This is your first time, I think, being on the show. So we let you talk. This is why this show is here. I want to hear. This is why I like when people from Miami and New York and stuff talk to me. I know about California. I know about Kansas. I've lived in Atlanta. I've traveled to DC. I know about Brazil a lot and Colombia and Mexico. But there's other places I don't know about. So I like getting different opinions on here. So I appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I know I can run on. So
that's why this is why the show's here. Have you seen Nikki?
oh, but she's the actual host.
Yeah, she is. Nikki's amazing. And I'm gonna read some of the comments and we'll go on to the next one. Leo 40 says, yes, they dirty, especially in my birth town in Florida. Oh yeah, I'll be honest with you, I won't let my goddamn kids, nieces. I don't care if I have white foster kids. Your ass ain't hanging around with other white folks. And if you spend the night, there's gonna be multiple black people spending the night over there.
Exactly.
I said these kids and adults are ended up dead. That black woman, you had 9 white bitches that was in there, and you mean to tell me nobody knows what happened to her? She just miraculously ended up dead.
Exactly.
That's the shit we be talking about. But then when you say something to them, this is reverse racism.
Racist.
Fuck that. It's ridiculous. If it happened to them, they would have everybody that black charged in that goddamn house. That's why I think our whole legal system is full of shit. Actually, well, just look at the Trump administration. This orange fat colostomy bag motherfucker is still in the White House. They got the Epstein files is literally showing that this man got a 14-year-old pregnant. They killed the baby. He's friends with Epstein. They have all these other people there that was with Epstein. They were doing ritual sacrifices. There's a lot of Jewish and Israeli people involved. There's a lot of people from Saudi Arabia involved. And speaking of Saudi Arabia, I'm going to play this next video, but I'm going to read some of the comments real quick. Leo 40 said, oh, no, I already read that comment. Tiku says they figured out how to manipulate the districts. They did, but this is why I say those white folks that was in those rural counties where they've always voted red, the problem is it's their fucking fault. Because those counties, they start to add up. All those red counties.
Hate. It's the hate. It's the hate. They can't get past it.
That's why I feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them losing their rural hospitals. I don't feel sorry for them losing their stat business. Yeah.
I want them to suffer. I want them to suffer. This is what you did. And most of them triple trumped.
Yeah.
They tripled down on it. You deserve everything that is coming to you. If y'all are hungry, look, food prices went up. I bought chickens. I didn't vote for a demon. I bought chickens, and now we got eggs. And if things get real bad, then we'll have to make some more chickens. I have one rooster. We'll have to make some more chickens, and those will be the ones that'll be for the eating.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for a demon again. So don't give me that excuse. No, that's hate. That was hate, and you know it. All they do is complain about the Mexicans. You could hear it at the store. You could a white woman in the store, a white man in the store. They will openly complain about Mexicans. This is hate. That growling belly you have in 6 months, when that belly start growling and there's nothing in the stores, that's your hate. That's your hate. It's growling. That's what's growling in your belly. Does it feel good? Does it feel good?
Yeah. Yeah. And I be telling everybody, I said, hey, it is what it is at this point. The rural hospital's closing down. Your ass need an amputation, or you need a heart medication.
Have a heart attack without that fried food you've been eating.
You better figure it out. You better hope your racism save your ass. That's why I can say it. Democracy, where's Nikki at? Who is that? This is one of our guests.
It's Jamie. Hey, Democracy.
This is the chat people. Nikki's out sick right now, but I keep telling y'all, if y'all want to come on the show and not just be in the chats and contribute vocally, come on the show. I will actually put the link in the actual chat again, so that way you guys have it. And all you got to do is click on the link. It pops you right in. You don't have to be on camera. You can take your video off or whatever. You don't have to be on camera. But if you want to come on the show, come on the show. So I'm going to play this next clip, because I think this girl, I don't know if she was white or Latino, But you know, I'm telling you, they not playing with these white folks either. They getting your ass. They like, okay, we want anybody that's on the left or anybody that's not a part of Trump's regime. They getting everybody. So let's take a look at this first video and tell me what you think.
What crime did she commit? What crime? For having skates?
No, you're not
She's getting arrested.
Over my skates. What the fuck?
What is happening?
What is your name?
What's going on? Wait, why are y'all arresting her? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Trying to get her name right. That's
Hey. Absolutely not. This is Texas. Absolutely not. What is wrong? What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
How the fuck do you sleep at night?
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? Is this because she had skates on? Is this because she had skates on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening?
Wait, can you tell us your name?
Oh my god. Now he's going over that guy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Back up. Or you're gonna get arrested. Back up. Or you're gonna get arrested.
Film this! Film this!
Get it.
Film it!
Get it.
Film it!
What's
Film
your
it!
name?
Everybody film!
What's your name?
Everyone film! Everybody film! Film this! Oh, this is
Hurry up! Please, my partner! My partner!
all this for skates? For skates? For
Because she had skates on?
Her glasses! Her glasses! Get her glasses!
Where are they? Where did her glasses go?
All this for skates? Look at this! Look at this!
Because she had skates on?
No,
absolutely not!
All this for skates! For skates! For her having skates, this is what they do.
Absolutely
This is
not.
what they're doing to her. Look what they're doing to her. Look what they're doing to her.
Get off my arm!
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Look what they're doing.
Oh, and I'm going to play the next video. But I told everybody they not playing with these are white people. That's a white woman. They ain't playing, and that was for
why is
skates.
she Hispanic?
That is for skates. They dragged her ass off. I'm telling you, you gotta get people the raw version. They like, oh, she was arrested. No, they grabbed her ass, dragged her ass down, and dragged her over there to that damn car. And I'm gonna read some of the comments. Somebody says they did not tell her why they were arresting her and did not read her rights. That is true. I did not hear Miranda rights or anything. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to have fascism and racism and this shit? All you white folks that think you can't be next, it'd be funny that Jim Bob and them, Snaggletooth Mary, Bubba and Hoss, the Devil's Rejects, Missing Teeth motherfuckers, thinking that they are going to be oligarchs. Those white folks up there don't want you. You're not going to be a Bill Gates. You're not going to be a Jeff Bezos. You're not going to be in there. They got they're harvesting all the resources and all the money. Do you honestly believe they're going to have you guys up there? They didn't need you before. They don't need your ass now. They're not going to have you up there. It's just the way that is. So I'm going to play this next clip, and I'm going to play that one last. We're going to take a look at this and let me know what you think, okay?
All righty.
Stop fucking in here with the stick! Get the fuck out of here! You fucking asshole! You're the safety of
Now, this is LAPD, and I'm telling everybody right now, I'm not shocked that LAPD, NYPD, y'all forgetting, there are losers that made it into ICE that also made it into the police department. They just had a better background check. They had a better interview process. Same people. I keep telling y'all, they're the same people. Why do you think we keep having all this police brutality? When I tell you the fund police, the fund all this shit, the fund the federal government, they got to redo this entire fucking thing. All of it. No APAC, no Israel, no sexual predators or pedos, Trump and Hexaf and Christy Norm, all the guardians of the pedophilia. I keep telling y'all, our whole system, everybody's quick to talk about China, but at least China got their shit together. At least China's over there building shit. You got goofy ass people over here just holding on to racism because they have nothing else going for themselves. And let's take a look how they treat the little white children. Just want to give you guys a hint of this. Let's take a look.
Then spit it out. Good job.
First of all, they need milk.
Yeah, that's a white kid. And so somebody said she looks really dangerous. I can see why why heavily armed men are afraid of her. Another person said the kids shouldn't have been there. There is a risk of protesting, and we've seen it in this month and time again. Bringing a child to a protest is putting them in potential harm. ICE has to control somewhat disobedient and violent crowds mixed with normal protesters. And then another person says nothing promotes patriotism and love for your motherhood better than being tear gassed by your government when you're a kid. Those are happy tears of pride and joy. I'm telling you, people, y'all, if y'all want to live like Kim Jong-un and Russia and shit, if y'all want to live like that, be my guest.
Go ahead.
Be my guest.
Go ahead.
Have you ever read any North Korea stories or videos? They have documentaries.
But I've seen documentaries. I'm not a fan of anything else. But documentaries.
I was reading this one, I think it was on National Geographic's or Discovery Channel. And what happened was there was a few people that had escaped. They escaped and they was able to get into South Korea. And they was telling their story. They said anybody that disagrees with Kim Jong-il, anybody that doesn't do what Kim Jong-il does, even if you wear a color and it wasn't a color on the right day, he will lock you up, your whole family up, and he will put you in like this concentration camp. He said the people were so bony and so starved. He said that they will wait for the cows to eat, and then they will wait for the cows to poop. They would siphon through the poop and run some water to get the corn, so that way they can have something to eat.
Wow.
Let that shit sink in for a little bit. And y'all got orange fat ass up there with his classmate, but just shitting on himself. He shitted on himself the other day on TV as well.
On Fox. I know.
Yeah, it was disgusting. I was just like, it's this, but I can tell y'all that hygiene practices, they don't care. They smell it. They don't give a shit.
I think, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think that I have thoughts, but you might have to put your tinfoil hat on for those thoughts. But I think that Trump is the living embodiment, just like a golem. That the Jewish golems. Well, anyway, I think he's the living embodiment of all of America's sin, all the America's top two, racism and capitalism, unchecked capitalism. Well, I'm trying to somebody else got what you call it for me. Trying to see if they are trying getting what I'm putting down.
You're pretty much saying there's like no checks and balances.
Yeah, there's no checks and balances on the capitalism.
Yeah.
But other things too, but I'm talking about capitalism right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what is bringing the country, well, that's not the only thing, but bringing the country down. But also, he's fat, slovenly, because we've heard about, he won't even change his own diaper. We've heard about how people have to wipe him down. He's like, what are the 7 deadly sins? He's like all of them.
Gluttony.
You remember that movie back in the day? Depending on your age, it was called what Was it called Seven? It might have been called
I think
Seven.
it was. Did it have
Brad Pitt,
Brad Pitt?
and
Yes, that
Morgan
was a good
Freeman.
film. It's a good
Yeah,
film.
he's like seven. It's like pointing at it. Look at him. He's all of them. He's greedy. He's he's lazy. If he wasn't lazy, he wouldn't have lost $4 million that his daddy gave him. If I had $4 million, guess what? By next year, I'd at least have 5.
Yes. If I could just take $500,000 right now, I'd be like, shit. First of all, FTP will definitely be off the ground. We would have definitely had like a live audience because I want to see all you guys. That's one thing. But I would have so many products and services out. But I said, but you're talking about a guy that has 6 bankruptcies.
Exactly.
Let that sink in for a little bit. I'm like, this guy is even the guys on ABC. I think it was, I think The Apprentice was. I think it was on NBC. I think it was on NBC. And even they said they feel bad that they lied to the public that this guy was a successful businessman, knowing his background as a guy who has 6 bankruptcies, a guy who doesn't pay his contractors, a guy who lies, who cheats, who steals, who sexually assaults women. And this is another thing that just even in regards to that, even they say, oh, he's not in the Epstein files. This man is on photos kissing young girls. We saw those photos. He's talking about his daughter got a good rack and stuff, and then she's sexy and stuff. If people are that fucking illiterate to think that this man who's on camera talking about grabbing by the pussy didn't do that shit, something's wrong with you mentally.
Yeah.
This guy has court cases where he paid off people, including children. But this is the thing. This is why I say to people. I said at the end of the day, I don't fuck with a lot of people, and white folks is at the top of that list because the shit is going on right now. This man did all this shit, still president of the United States. Both the Democrats or Republicans, ain't shit happened yet,
and ain't nothing gonna happen. Remember, the what you call it, the SCOTUSes gave him immunity.
Yes.
Ain't nothing. Even if he's the president for the rest of his life, which is what he wants to be, or I'm sorry, even if he does leave because he wants to stay for the rest of his life, that's what I was thinking. Even if he does leave, he will never see a jail cell. So if any of y'all have that hope, y'all can just lay that one down right there. That he's never going to see a jail cell. Now, the other people, I'm going to quite enjoy myself in the next few years, along with everyone else. They're going to jail.
Oh yeah.
They not all of them. They're going to jail. Even if he is president for the rest of his life, they still have to come out of their positions.
Yes.
They're going to jail. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to watch it with popcorn.
And I think jail, I'm just keeping it real with you. I am not as forgiving. And I told you guys, I grew up in foster care. There's 2 things that I have a huge flaw. I have a flaw on forgiveness, aka, I'm very revengeful. I remember what you did. I don't hold the grudge, but I'm revengeful. Like, okay, I'm gonna get you back. I just don't know when it's going to happen. Especially if it was something fucked up. I think that all the people that's in his administration, jail is being too harsh. I said you got to make an example out of those type of people. I say
they should definitely be hanged. Yeah, I think they should be hanged.
I do too. I hate to be that way. But I'm like, why should we allow people that they were okay with everybody else dying that's been shot at by ICE? So you're okay with everybody else, but when it comes to you, all of a sudden no, fuck that. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Good for the gander.
Should be hanged. Firing squad. I told people this before. January 6th, when those fuckers walked up out of that
I thought they should have been hanged.
I thought they should have been littered with bullets. I think everybody was always talking about the National Guard. I said they should have littered their asses with bullets. I said, do you understand that was treason? What Donald Trump did is fucking treason. I gotta treat this guy who is the president of the United States. Let that shit sink in. White folks will hold on to racism so much that they allow this man to sit there.
Exactly. Again, I hope when they bellies are rumbling, because they hadn't eaten for 10 days, that they think back on this. Matter of fact, I hope they think back on Kamala Harris laughing. Since they had such a problem, you know?
She hollering.
They talked about her laugh.
I'll be laughing too, because we played this clip the other 2-3 days ago. We played the clip where Kamala Harris was saying he's gonna sick the National Guard and sick these people on you. Everything that she fucking said was fucking true. I don't know why we don't listen to black women. Black women be spot on. The black women, they 60-40. The black women, 80 to 85% of the time, they be so spot on. It's not even funny.
We tell you. I'm a girl. If you talk about you, I'm a girl. I just have my hair is raggedy. I can't show you.
No, you all good. I'm just glad that somebody was on here to talk. I'm glad that you joined, and what's the name joined? I'm glad that you guys joined. I think it was Leo that joined earlier. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for just coming on the show. And we're about to end up closing out the show real quick, but I wanted to show this right here because we're going to go into Black History Month. This is Black History Month, so we're going to do a lot of black shit. Somebody created this this image or still. They say it's February 1st. You know what that means? Happy Black History Month. And we're going to go through some of the slides.
9 blacks to the back, nigga. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know they say the bigger the bush, the deeper the root. I'm knowing it's a bitch like me that's big.
Somebody knows this one as well.
Okay, it's February. It's Black History Month. What does that mean to you guys?
We need a longer month.
Black History Month, we need the whole year.
We need a longer
Black
month.
History Year. How about Black History Year for 1 year?
Yeah.
Out of every 2 years. 1 year, Black History Year.
All right.
Boom.
Where do you think the kids are getting their Black History now? Do you get it?
All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
Get up.
Immediately. Honestly, thank you. Looks better already. All the Caucasians.
Somebody said it's Black History Month. If y'all ain't black, send somebody black some money today. Exactly.
Black, y'all.
This is on Caesar
Black, y'all. And I'm black and black and I'm black, y'all.
Black, y'all. And I'm black,
y'all. And I'm black and black.
I'm blickety blacker than black. I'm blacker than black.
That was a funny ass
because
movie.
I'm black. And I'm
Somebody said good morning to the black people and black people only. That's the joke from Batman.
This state I was in, I was what? This state I was in, I was what?
Y'all remember this?
Alabama Brawl.
Alabama Brawl. If y'all don't have this on y'all reel, this should be y'all head profile picture. I think I might change my profile picture just for Black History Month, just to show you.
one thing you gotta know, I'ma be a nigga for life. One thing you gotta know.
And they run. I mean, I've got my.
Move, bitch, get out of my fucking butt. It's Black History Month.
And they run. I mean, I've got.
Happy Black History Month to all the black people who didn't vote for Donald Trump. Hey, there it is. So I just wanted to show y'all this, and then I was going to show one thing that was closing, which was this one, but I think I'm going to show it next time because this is more of sad, and I prefer to show this during another clip. That's all the people that we lost due to racism in this country and continue to lose racism in this country. And this is why I said I'm pro people. I'm pro everybody having life, liberty, and happiness.
So am I.
I've never, I have white folks in my family. I have Asians in my family. I have a lot of Latins and Spanish in my family. So I'm used to dealing with everybody, but I also know how people operate. So for me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I have to say and be done with it. I don't care who it is. You can be black, white, yellow, Middle Eastern, whatever. I'm gonna say what I have to say and be done with it. But that's our show today, you guys. I want to thank you for joining, Jamie. I really appreciate it. I think it was Leo. I'm sorry. I think it was Leo that joined earlier. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, Leo.
As well, you guys as well. We will be back tomorrow. I'm not for sure if Nikki will be well tomorrow, but we will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you missed the episodes usually post probably 15 to 20 minutes after on YouTube. Thank you for everybody that supported the For the People podcast store. We didn't get Cash Venmo apps today, but that's fine. We always get love from you guys. Also, we just joined Upscroll. So we will be having a lot of our videos and some of our greatest hits uploaded to Upscroll. Please join Upscroll because they are allowing you to freely talk about shit and not be censored like TikTok. So our calendar is FTP Podcast Show, the same that it is on Instagram. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for letting me come on.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass. You don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out. I didn't vote black. Got that ass in back. Whoa! Get out, get on out.
Check. Is this thing on? Bitch. So we made it to the end of 2025, and I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. That pretty much sums up the year. A lot of loss, or restructuring, if you will. I'm grateful to somehow be walking out of this old year and into a new one with my mental and physical health intact. A lot of death, a lot of loss, a lot of mess. A lot of realizing some people and even systems just ain't shit. But it has made me look at where and how I was spending my time and money. And even racism, like never ever before. Not that it's ramped up, but it's just more visible due to almost everyone now having a cell phone, social media, and this raggedy administration and a lot of people seeking truth. Which brings me to my next point. Sky Daddy. Lord. God. Your people need you. Some of us feel like you just left us out here to dry up and wither away. And that's just this year. Imagine how God's people felt when their family member got lynched and murdered with no random bystanders recording via cell phone or police body cam footage. Or better yet, what was it like for those who went through, endured, and didn't survive slavery? Just a question. I'm gonna leave that in 2025, hoping 2026 Sky Daddy comes through with answers. Bye! But wait, before I go. Remember to check in on your strong friends. Remember to check in on your strong friends. We're tired. Yeah, we're tired. Okay, bye. Happy New Year.
This Valentine's Day, show yourself some love. FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. Get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Enjoy exclusive savings, 25% off full-price styles, and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.